Fox Valley Church on mission. I love it. I love thinking about all the impact we'll have as we work together. But I know as we go on mission, there's times when we're just afraid of being rejected. We've all experienced this fear maybe for different reasons, but when we are particularly attentive to wanting to tell people the story of Jesus, it's easy to be afraid of rejection and to let that control us. And what I want to do is address that a little bit. And the way to think about it a little bit is let's look at the life of Jesus. In Luke chapter 4, Jesus is going to his hometown. These are the people that love him. These are the people that were his neighbors. He grew up around them. And it says that he went in the power of the Spirit. It says that he was controlled or full of the Spirit in Luke chapter 4. And then he gets into his hometown. He begins to pour out the story of how he was the fulfillment of Isaiah's prophecy. And the people, his neighbors, turn against him. And there we have the rejection. And so we can learn from him. First thing is that we need to go in the power of the Spirit. Is that even as people reject us, and we probably should be mindful that we are in the last days. In 2 Peter 3, it says in the last days there's going to be scoffers. In 2 Timothy 2, the last days, it says that people will be abusive and they're going to be lovers of self. And we all experience this. And so we should be prepared in these last days to be walking in the power of the Spirit. And then something else that comes to mind as I think about rejection, and that is Jesus himself. In 1 Peter chapter 2, it says this. It says when people were insulting Jesus, it says that he would not retaliate. It says that when people would turn against him, he would remain silent, but it then adds this little phrase, he kept entrusting himself to God. I think that's good. As you and I go, we need to keep entrusting ourselves to God, walking in the power of the Spirit. In fact, that reminds me, just as I think about what is being successfully on mission at Fox Valley Church, it's this, taking the initiative in the power of the Holy Spirit and leaving the results to God.